It all started with a note pinned to a school corkboard in Dublin, 1976. A 15-year-old drummer named Larry Mullen Jr. was looking for musicians. He got 3 replies. First, there was Paul Hewson, a charismatic poet who would become Bono. Then came David Evans, a quiet, meticulous guitarist who would be known as The Edge. And finally, Adam Clayton, a confident, aspiring bassist who knew everything about rock and roll. In a small kitchen, they made a noise. It was raw, loud, and full of untamed energy. They called themselves Feedback, then The Hype, before landing on U2. What began as an awkward jam session soon grew into a brotherhood, a shared belief in the power of their sound. With their manager, Paul McGuinness, steering the ship, these 4 young men from Dublin were about to take on the world. Signing with Island Records, U2's early sound was pure post-punk urgency. The Edge's innovative use of echo and delay created a wall of sound, while Bono's passionate, soaring vocals delivered lyrics that were both personal and profound. Their 1980 debut album, Boy, captured this youthful energy perfectly. It was an exploration of growing up, and it gave us the explosive anthem, I Will Follow, a track that immediately became a live staple and set the blueprint for their entire career. But their journey wasn't without struggle. Their second album, October, was born from inner turmoil as Bono, The Edge, and Larry wrestled with their Christian faith in the face of rising fame. The music became more spiritual, more abstract. This internal conflict, however, soon gave way to a powerful external focus. By 1983, U2 had found their voice as a global force. The album War was an aggressive political statement. The cover alone, the stark face of a young boy, signaled a new seriousness. It delivered 2 of their most defining early hits. Sunday Bloody Sunday was a raw, unflinching response to the troubles in Northern Ireland. Live, Bono would declare, "This is not a rebel song," turning each performance into a call for peace. Then there was New Year's Day. Driven by Adam Clayton's iconic bass line, it became their first international smash, proving they could blend political commentary with massive commercial appeal. Seeking to evolve, they took a huge risk in 1984, teaming up with producers Brian Eno and Daniel Lanois. The result was The Unforgettable Fire, a radical departure into atmospheric cinematic soundscapes. It was the album that gave us Pride in the Name of Love, a soaring tribute to Martin Luther King Jr. This song cemented their identity as global humanitarians and set the stage for one of the most legendary moments in rock history. Live Aid, 1985. The whole world was watching. U2 took the stage and launched into a 12-minute improvised version of their song, Bad. In a moment of pure, unscripted connection, Bono jumped down from the massive stage, pulled a fan from the crowd, and danced with her. In that single act, broadcast to billions, U2 proved they weren't just a band, they were an experience. They were ready for their biggest chapter yet. With the world at their feet, U2 turned their gaze to America, exploring the complex duality of the American dream. This fascination culminated in their 1987 masterpiece, The Joshua Tree. It was a global phenomenon, selling over 25 million copies and winning the Grammy for Album of the Year. The album gave us 3 of the most iconic songs in rock history. With or Without You, a slow-building ballad of breathtaking vulnerability, became their first U.S. #1. It was followed by the gospel-tinged anthem, I Still Haven't Found What I'm Looking For. And, of course, there was Where the Streets Have No Name, a song whose iconic opening riff has become the very definition of stadium-sized euphoria. But massive success came with a price. Their next project, the sprawling album and film Rattle and Hum, saw them dive deep into American roots music, collaborating with legends like B.B. King. While commercially successful, some critics accused them of becoming too grandiose, too self-important. The band realized they had become rock gods, trapped by their own myth. They knew they had to tear it all down and start again. So, they went to Berlin. In a city still healing from its own division, U2 sought conflict and reinvention. The sessions for what would become Achtung Baby were so tense, the band nearly broke up. But from that chaos emerged a masterpiece. They shed their earnest image, embracing irony, industrial noise, and European electronic music. The sound was dark, distorted, and brilliant. The album produced Mysterious Ways, a funky, irresistible groove, and The Fly, an abrasive blast of self-aware noise. And then there was One, a beautiful, heartbreaking ballad about the struggle for unity. It became one of the most beloved songs ever written. The reinvention didn't stop there. The accompanying Zoo TV tour was a satirical multimedia assault on the senses, parodying mass media and consumerism. Bono adopted alter egos like The Fly and the lounge lizard demon, Mr. McFisto. It was the perfect antidote to their 80s seriousness. They continued this electronic exploration with 1993's Zooropa and went all in on dance and techno with 1997's Pop. But after a decade of irony and deconstruction, it was time to come home. In 2000, U2 returned with All That You Can't Leave Behind. It was a triumphant reclaiming of their anthemic rock and roll heart. Shedding the irony of the 90s, they delivered sincere, emotionally soaring classics. Beautiful Day became the anthem of a new millennium, a euphoric blast of optimism that won them a stack of Grammys and put them firmly back on top. They followed this with the raw, guitar-driven energy of 2004's How to Dismantle an Atomic Bomb, which gave us the infectious rock anthem Vertigo. In recent years, U2 has focused on legacy and innovation. The deeply personal albums, Songs of Innocence, and Songs of Experience chronicled their journey from Dublin kids to global superstars. They celebrated the 30th anniversary of their most iconic work with a massive Joshua Tree Stadium tour, proving its timeless power, and they continue to push boundaries. In 2023, they launched a groundbreaking residency in Las Vegas at the Sphere, the most technologically advanced venue on Earth. Centered around their Achtung Baby album, the immersive show proves that even after nearly 5 decades, U2 is still pioneering the future of live performance. From a Dublin kitchen to a stage made of light, the bond between Bono, The Edge, Adam, and Larry remains unbreakable. An enduring story of passion, protest, and unwavering evolution. Thanks so much for watching our journey through the history of U2. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into your favorite artists. See you next time. From the post-punk urgency of Dublin to the high-tech brilliance of the Las Vegas Sphere, U2's execution has been one of continuous reinvention and commitment. Bono, The Edge, Adam, and Larry have never settled, repeatedly tearing down their own sound to rebuild anew. Their career is marked by monumental achievements: the political fire of Sunday Bloody Sunday and Pride in the Name of Love, the stadium-conquering spirituality of the Joshua Tree featuring US #1 hits With or Without You and I Still Haven't Found What I'm Looking For. They courageously deconstructed their image with the electronic, ironic masterpieces One and the groundbreaking Zoo TV tour, before triumphantly returning to universal anthems like Beautiful Day and Vertigo. They have sold over 170 million records and hold a record 22 Grammy Awards, continually pushing the boundaries of live performance spectacle. They are more than just a band. They are an unbroken brotherhood, a persistent voice for global consciousness, and the definition of sustained artistic power.